Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Mary Z Easy Recipes. Welcome all of you to the live stream. Today is another great day. It is Monday and it is a sunny day. But if you go out there, there's a bit of chillness in there. It's a bit chilly out there. But looking at, you know, at the clouds, at the sky, it's really beautiful. So we have another great day today, and we have a great day where we are going just to be again chatting together here and there. So I'm really happy to have this opportunity of doing another live stream. It is amazing. We are going to have a wonderful time together. So feel free, everybody, to join in. Feel free for everyone to join in, and we are just going to be happy. We are a happy team. We are a happy channel, and we are an incredible force. We really enjoy what we are doing. So, um, today is another beautiful session where we are going to be really amazed. We are going to be really amazed. Oh, we have a guest here, a good friend. Hello, Raven investigates paranormal. Raven is saying, hello, Mary Z. Sorry, I've missed a couple of lives. Oh, that's fine, Raven. I always say, you know, our lives are full of lots of activities. So it's understandable when your friends can't join you. But I know the support is awesome. So thank you so much. So Raven says, hello. That's really good. So we have two people in the house. Already we have a like. Wow, that's incredible. So another a beautiful chat today, another beautiful session today, and we sincerely hope, you know, we are going to have fun. All we need is fun, and all we need is just something, to while up time, to something just to chat away the morning, because here it is. About quarter to midday. Imagine, it's already quarter to midday. Wow, time is really flying. I just wish time doesn't fly. I don't want time to fly, but what can we do? It's part of nature, so time will just fly. And we'll just, oh, it's already Monday. Oh, it's already Tuesday. So that's what life is. That's how life goes on. We have Raven saying things are getting busy for my holiday. Oh, yeah, the holiday is approaching. Wow, so you need to do those bags to pack everything, don't leave out something special. Raven, just make sure, the best thing to do, Raven, is jot down all the things you wish to take on your holiday. Then when you are packing, you just, tick, oh, I've done the first towel, tick your first towel. I've done the bath towel, tick your bath towel. I've done the, maybe, what else? I've done my cardigans, my jumpers. How many are you carrying? You just make a list and tick, 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 tick. I think that's the best way to do it. Otherwise, when you are in your holiday resort, you just say, oh, I forgot my beautiful jumper. Oh, I forgot my pajamas. So make a list and tick as you pack. Yeah, it will be easier. Let's go back to the chat and see what's happening. So we have greeted Raven, and he's busy packing for his holiday. There's someone called AB's at London. Uh, he's saying something about religion. Oh, everyone has their own perspective about religion. So we all, as for me, I respect all religions, So whatever belief you have, that's fine. And I also have my beliefs. So we are always respecting each other's religion, because religion is just a belief and we need to respect. So some people love to comment on religion, which is fair and fine. We have Raven saying, hello, ABZ. Yeah, welcome, ABZ. And then we have Waji Vlog says, hello, Auntie. Oh, hello, Waji Vlog. Lovely to have you here, Waji Vlog. And it's a beautiful day today, and I'm so happy. And it's a cool morning, and I'm so happy. I don't want to complain too much about weather because I feel miserable. I don't want to feel miserable. So whatever weather which comes about, as long as it is not, it's not safe. When it's mild like this, I'll just embrace the weather as it is. Because even if I say, oh, it's a cool morning, what can I do? I can't change it. So we are happy to be, to be present in this beautiful live stream, chatting to Mary Z, Easy Recipes. We are happy. And Wajib Vlog is saying, hello, everyone. And Raven is responding by saying, hello, Wajib. That's a beautiful conversation. And Wajib Vlog is waving to everyone. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. And Wajib Vlog has went on to give me loads of hugs and love and lots of trophies. Wow, who doesn't like that? That's amazing. So I'm having a great day. I cannot complain. Um, I know that I don't have everything in life, but I cannot complain. Life just keep on going. That's all we need to have life, which is beautiful. It keeps on going. Yeah, we need to be, happy about that. Then a Raven says, let my partner peg. Oh, give her a list. Give your partner a list so that you make her world easy. You make her life easy. So when you give your partner a list, so yours is just jot down the list, give it to her. She knows where the things are, and then she'll do the lovely packing. Yeah. That's my beautiful word of advice. Yeah, give her a list. What the vlog says, Auntie, set up your add-on here on your live stream. Oh, do I know how to do that? Yeah, I will do that, but yeah, I will do that, yeah. Thank you, Watch Vlog, for that great piece of information. I really am grateful for that. Yeah, I will set it out. I'll see how it goes, how to set it out, set it up, and then I can set the ads on the live stream. Yeah, I will do that. Yeah, thank you for the advice. Raven is saying, Waji, I've subscribed and left a comment. Wow, look at Raven. Such a generous soul. We really appreciate that, Raven. Supporting. That's what Raven does, which is beautiful. We all need that in our life. We need people around us, family. We need other people around us. The world is like a global village. As for me, I have loads of supporters. I can't just believe it. I have loads of supporters from America, from Canada, from United Kingdom, to name a few, from South Africa, from Kenya, from India, from Pakistan. Wow, and this beautiful. So we are just a big family, and we support each other. Waji Vlog said, we respect all the religious. Oh, yes, of course. I always emphasize that religion is a belief, and people have different religions, and we always respect that. There's no way we are going to say, oh, I don't like this religion. Oh, I don't like this religion. Oh, I like this one. No, people are different. Any religion is welcome. Whatever they believe, that's their own. Thanks, Waji, for bringing that fact. And Waji said, thank you, Raven, investigating paranormal for subscribe. Yeah, we need to be thankful always to our kinsmen. We are kinsmen to each other. We are family. So when someone does good to us, obviously you need to return with a big thank you. Waji Vlog says, yeah, enjoy your time. Thank you, Waji, for your encouragement. Waji Vlog is saying, keep growing your channel. I wish all the best to all the people on the YouTube journey. Yeah, that's our dream. So we don't know when the dreams will come true. We are always dreaming. As for me, it's a dream. So I'm always dreaming that maybe, probably one day, when I'm not aware, this dream of maybe being having the partnership, they call it the partnership, maybe it will come true one day. We just keep waiting, like we're waiting for some flowers to bloom. When you plant a rose, you just wait. You keep on just looking at the plant without the flower. But one day you'll find the bloom coming through. So this is a journey of life. YouTube is a journey, so we keep on looking at the rose. Then before we know, maybe it will bloom and we'll be happy. And, the roses do not bloom at one time together. No. One bud comes out there. The other bud will come out maybe in 2 weeks' time. Another bud will come maybe in a week's time. So this is what life is all about. Some people are just after, a little while, they get a reward. And some people have to wait and wait and wait. Like you're waiting for what? What can I say? Like you're waiting for, there's a tree which takes long to give fruits. Like you're waiting for I think it's the avocado pear. You're waiting for the avocado pear to give fruits. You wait and wait and wait. Then finally it will give you the fruits. Yeah, that's amazing. And I love that, just to be conscious of what is happening, what happens in life, and so on. Waji Vlog is encouraging us here. Oh, hello, Natural Life with Althea. Wow, you are here today. I'm so happy to have you here, Natural Life with Althea. You have a wonderful channel as well. Yeah. You are you are really outspoken, which is beautiful. And lovely to have you here. Natural Life with Althea. You are welcome. Feel free, join in the chat if you like to. And, we have a good time together. And Raven investigates paranormal says, hello, Natural Life. And Natural Life with Althea says, Mary, thanks for the visit on the... Oh, yeah, you have reminded me something. Thank you for coming in with the papaya. Hey, your papaya, oh my goodness. It is not like a huge tree. It is just like an average size plant. And the papayas there, wow, I really was amazed by your papaya plant. It's really stunning. Wow, I wish I had a papaya like that. And there are lots of them there, hanging there. It is really amazing. So you can grow many of them. I hope you have many other plants, like that. It's really good. Your garden is amazing. Natural Life with Althea. Natural Life with Althea says, ask someone to do it for you. Oh, where I am, you know, the temperatures are a bit, on the low side. And papayas, they love to grow where there's like warmth. So I don't know if they will uh, thrive in this cold. But anyway, I have some papaya seedlings in the garden. So I'm just wondering if I'll see how it goes. I'll see how I can protect them from frost. But otherwise, in this place, papayas are considered to be exotic. So they don't really do well here. Raven says, natural, I have subscribed and left a comment. Wow, Raven, what a beautiful soul you are. Thank you so much, Raven, for connecting to the friends. We are a beautiful family. We are a beautiful team. And the only thing we have to do is to support each other, and life goes on. Thank you, Raven. And Natural Life with Althea says, thanks, Raven. See you soon. Beautiful. Raven is acknowledging Althea, which is lovely. Natural Life with Althea is giving us 3 trophies. That's beautiful, Natural Life with Althea. We love the emojis. They are really good and they are beautiful. Natural Life with Althea says, congratulations on your supporters. Wow, yeah. My supporters are from another world. They are not from this world. My supporters, my audience, have beautiful souls. They are so interactive. They always come back to you to support. And some of them, oh my God, they are always there for us. I really love that. Raven says, I am not religious, but respect people's beliefs. Yeah, that's the way to go, Raven, because we are all different. We are all unique. And our religions are different. And so that's the way to do it. Just supporting and, different beliefs, which is good. Uh, Natural Life with Althea says, congratulations on your platform. Thank you so much for the compliments, Natural Life with Althea. We appreciate that beautiful message. And it makes our life, enjoyable. We find pleasure in receiving beautiful comments. And we find joy when people appreciate us. But it doesn't only end with us getting the compliments. We should also appreciate other people, give them, beautiful comments like what Natural Life with Althea is doing at the moment. And Raven says, suppose they could grow in a greenhouse. Oh, yeah, they might grow in a greenhouse. But I'll see, the space is a problem for me. Space for a greenhouse. But my sister has a greenhouse. Maybe I might transport them to her greenhouse. Yeah, that sounds a great idea. And she might, keep them in her greenhouse. Yeah, that is fantastic, Raven. Thanks for sharing that. It never clicked in my mind. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. When we are on these platforms, we are always learning new things from other people. Imagine, Raven has just told me that you can try a greenhouse. And now I realize, oh, my sister has a greenhouse. So why not taking the papaya to a greenhouse so that we see how it goes, That's great. I love that. So we have 3 people in the house. We are really happy for that. We have 4 likes so far. Oh, within a short time. It's only 20 minutes and we have 4 likes. Wow, and that incredible. It is amazing. Now, today is another day again where Mary Z Easy Recipes is going to give you another intriguing, an intriguing or stunning or what else can I say? Or extraordinary aspect of nature. So I'm going to talk about a special thing. Um, we live in a world filled with beauty. Even if I gaze outside there, I see green trees, gigantic trees, beautiful plants in the garden. So this is a world of beauty. If you live like in certain countries where there are big mountains, you are there to marvel them. If you live where there are rivers flowing, you are there to marvel the meandering of the rivers down the valleys. If you live like where the I've talked rivers, mountains, the ocean itself is a wonder of nature. And what we have to do ourselves is just to marvel, it's just to appreciate that beauty, you know. So this is nature. Today, I'm really, I'm really like, I have a passion of nature. So each time I get a chance, I'll just talk about nature because I love nature. Yeah, I have of recent acquired a small portion where I'm growing some crops. And in this portion, like a garden, I'm growing plants like kale, tomatoes, sweet corn, um, Swiss chard, onion, pumpkins, beetroot, cucumber, beans, just to name a few. And the joy I get from this garden is unbelievable. I just love this garden. But the thing is, I can't go there like every day or every week. I go there once in a while during this period because I do have other things to do. So, our topic today, believe you me, is astounding. Our topic today is astounding. Before I go to the topic, let me greet the audience. So, we have Raven had given me an idea that I could try the papaya in the greenhouse, which I really agree. And we have a new guest here. It's Commander Alpha Techie. Hi, Commander Alpha Techie. Lovely to have you in the live stream. I really, uh, I really welcome you with open arms. You are really at home. Feel at home, Commander Alpha Techie. Raven says, hello, Alpha. Yeah, he's a good friend. And she's a good friend. And Commander Alpha Techie says, hey, Raven. Lovely to see you, Commander Alpha Techie. And Raven says, how are you, Alpha? And Commander Alpha Techie says, thanks, Mary. Yeah, you are welcome, Commander. We have known each other now for some time, which is beautiful. So today, and now going back to the subject, we are just admiring the beauty of nature. When we think of beauty of nature, our minds just run to the flowers. But it's not only the flowers which are beautiful. All the creation, all the what we see in our environment is beautiful. Imagine the huge Atlantic Ocean. Imagine the long Mississippi River. Imagine the Grand Canyon. Imagine, what else can I talk about? Imagine the long Nile River stretching from up of North Africa down to Kenya. Wow, that is magnificent. So our surrounding is beautiful. And it doesn't matter whether it's the mighty Mississippi or whether is the that's just the Grand Canyon where I live, just I mean canal, where I live, a man-made canal. So everything around us is really beautiful, whether gigantic or tiny. We should appreciate nature. So today, there is beauty in growing crops. Now I want you to see this amazing. Look at this. Oh, it is sitting in a bowl of water. This is a huge bulb. Look at that. It is a huge bulb of beetroot. Look at that. It is a huge bulb of beetroot. The reason I have brought this to your attention is that it's just amazing. It's just beautiful. The other day, it's like about 2 weeks ago, we went to the garden to harvest some crops, and we harvested quite a few bulbs of pink beetroot. This one, if you cut it open, it is pink in the inside. So this is pink beetroot. But among the beetroot bulbs we harvested, I think there were only about 4 of them. So we had 3 small ones, and this one was the gigantic one. So, just because of the love of nature, I just said to myself, I am not going to consume this beetroot. So I just thought, oh, what can I do to this beetroot? Because nowadays, if you have these vegetables, some of them you can just soak them in water, and you'll be amazed that they do germinate. So this is what happened to this gigantic pink beetroot. Look at it. Oh, look at it. So I just took it and dipped it in this water. So I've been changing the water, now and again. But look at what the beetroot did. It now has loads of shoots coming out from this gigantic bulb. Beetroot is a bulb. So let me just take a piece of cloth so that I don't wet my dress, and then I'll talk about this gigantic beetroot. Now, before I go to get the piece of cloth, let me read the chart. Commander Alpha Tech had said, thanks, Mary. And Raven says, UK has beauty everywhere. That's true. The vegetation is amazing. The trees are in their millions. We have millions of trees. I think they go up to millions. And the trees, during summer, they will be green. The greenery is exceptional. But when autumn approaches, everything, they start losing their leaves, because they are preparing for winter. You see, that's the beauty of nature. And they know, I don't know how these trees know about the approaching of winter. That's nature for yourself. And you see, within a short time, by the time we approach Christmas, all the leaves are gone of most of the trees. So this is the beauty of nature. And it just happens. Yeah, they don't know. It just happens. So Raven says, UK has beauty everywhere. That's very true. There are lakes here, and up north there are valleys which are beautiful, with magnificent vegetation. It's beautiful. Commander Alpha Tech says, I am Great Raven, just making breakfast. Good to see you. Hope you are well. That's Alpha Tech. Alpha, we can say Alpha. A Raven Investigator says, I'm good, Alpha, on my holidays for 2 weeks on Saturday. Yeah, Raven, you're lucky to go on holiday. I wish I would also go on holiday, but I can't at the moment. And I hope you have a great time. in Anglesey. That's where you are going, which is a beautiful spot. Raven says, yeah, she is going on holiday. And Raven says, doing a live drive. Oh, he's going to be doing a live drive on the 8th. Is I got to travel to court, then back to holiday destination afterwards. Yeah, hope everything will go well and you'll have a great time, Raven. Raven says, my favorite tree is the yo tree. Yeah, I happened to, the other day we were talking about these favorite trees, and Raven, of course, he said he loves the yowie tree. Then I happened to Google it, and now I know this tree. I know this tree. It is really amazing. It is evergreen, and the leaves are like spiky. Yeah, they are spiky. I remember seeing the picture of this tree. Yeah, it is an amazing tree. Alpha says nice. Yeah, your tree is really nice. I've seen it, and I think I've also seen it live. It's only I didn't know that it was the yo tree, but I've seen it in most places. Now let's go on to our bulb. Today is the bulb day. We are going to talk about this amazing bulb, which is just awesome. Let me show you this bulb. We have a guest here, Sanjay Rawat, SR. Welcome, Sanjay. Lovely to have you here, Sanjay. I hope you have a good time, as always, here on this live chat. We appreciate your presence. Feel free to chat, Sanjay. Raven says, I hand them out in my videos to tape the you. Oh, yeah. So this time, when you go on holiday, just show us again that tree. Yeah, it is really fascinating. Yeah, it is. Raven says, hello, Sanjay. So now it's time to show you the precious beetroot bulb. Let me get a dishcloth and a plate. So we have our amazing beetroot. It is the pinkish type of beetroot, but because we love this beetroot too much, we couldn't just eat it. We couldn't even juice it or prepare a salad out of it. So we had to do, let me show you. This is our beetroot. So this is the beautiful, amazing beetroot. Yeah. So you see this beetroot, all we did was, okay, was to take some tap water in this bowl and just place the beetroot in here, in this bowl. Then, from previous experience, we were just expecting something good to happen. And of course, something good happened. After soaking, all along we've been soaking the beetroot, the gigantic beetroot. Look at that. So this gigantic beetroot, look at that. It managed to form the roots. Look, it formed the roots while it is in the water. We have this, we have the fibrous roots here. This is just leaves. So let me show you clearly. Imagine, it's just forming these roots, this amazing, gigantic pink beetroot. It's the pink type. But it's of course, you can do it with the red type as well. So it has formed these fibrous roots, and the other amazing thing, some shoots started growing from the stump. So I'm no longer calling this beetroot. It has now become a stump, sort of. So some shoots started growing from the stump. So we have quite a many of them. I can even count them. We have one, this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about 25. All these. These are the shoots which have sprouted from the pink beetroot stump. All these. Aren't this amazing? That's why I always say, oh, you mean how many plants are there on this stump? There are more than 25 on this stump. There are more than 25. So the thing is, nature is amazing. Nature is uncontrollable sometimes. Nature does what it wants. And Alpha is saying that's magenta. Yeah, it's sort of, yeah, magenta, I think. Yeah, it is. So you might wonder, what am I going to do with this? What I do is that occasionally I just pick the leaves. So I'm going to pick the leaves. I just pick the leaves and just chop them, because I love the beetroot leaves. So I'll just chop the leaves, chop the bottom leaves of the shoots, and use them, and then chop them further and use them in the savory dishes. If I cook some stew, I'll just throw them there, because I love beetroot. Beetroot has some medicinal purposes, so they say. It's not according to me. I've heard that beetroot has some medicinal purposes. Of course, beetroot is filled with minerals and vitamins, and the other mineral which is said to be in beetroot is potassium. So, having said that, minerals are good for our well-being. But of course, always take anything in moderation. So this is what I do with the beetroot. I'll just chop the bottom leaves of each shoot and prepare, and let this be part of a recipe. So that's what I do with this beetroot. So I'm going to be having beetroot leaves for for the next how many months. I'll just keep on letting it shoot in the water, and what I only do is just to change the water. So you don't want the water where this beetroot is growing is shooting to be slimy. So you change the water now and again, and you enjoy the leaves of the beetroot. This is what I will be doing, and this is what I will continue to be doing. Look at that. Let me take another good leaf. So I'm just chopping the leaves like this one. Look at that. Yeah. I continue to chop the leaves. Let me get this long one. Just chop with the scissors. You see this beautiful leaf here? Yeah. So chopping the leaves, just joining them to your recipes, and you are good to go. You enjoy the whatever you are cooking. Yeah. Amazing nature. Who would have thought that you can enjoy the leaves of beetroot in the kitchen from the windowsill where this gigantic bulb is resting. So just chop, or you can use your fingers. These ones which are like drooping, you can just use them, you know. You can just use them. Yeah, I want just a couple, a handful of the leaves so that I can show you a recipe. Yeah, within a few minutes, I'll be showing you a recipe of beetroot leaves. Yeah, so I think we have had enough of them. So our beetroot is going back into the water, and we continue to admire it, to marvel it while it's in the water. So it's back in the water, and it's going to the windowsill where it will stay, and changing the water, like occasionally. So let's go to the chat let's go to the chat before we go to the recipe. Raven has said, how many plants are there, Mary Z? So on that bulb, there are about 25 or more. Imagine 25 shoots or more. And Raven says, nice, that will fill your allotment. I'm just wondering if this shoot can grow into a beetroot. I might pluck some of the shoots and then try them at the allotment and see if a shoot like this can produce a bulb. But when the shoots are on this mother bulb, they are not going to produce any bulbs. No, all they do is to produce the leaves. They just produce the leaves, but no bulb, only the leaves. So I'm thinking I will pluck like one of these shoots, and try and grow them direct to the soil and see if they will bring a bulb. This is something I need to try and see. So let's go back to the chart. So Raven has said, nice, that will fill your allotment. Yeah, I won't be, if it works, I won't be able to buy, I won't buy some seeds. I will then use this 25, about 25 shoots, imagine. But obviously, no bulb is going to be formed while they are stuck to the mother bulb, to the big bulb. Alpha had said it's magenta color. Yeah, it's magenta color. We have 3 people in the house, which is awesome. We have 8 likes. Oh, amazing. I'm always thankful, grateful for the likes. So this beetroot, I didn't want it to let go because of its magenta color. So I decided to soak it in water, as you have seen, and it's sprouting. The shoots are sprouting out. And obviously, we are not going to get any new bulbs from this gigantic bulb. All we are getting are the leaves. So here we go. The bulb has developed numerous roots. It has developed numerous roots. The bulb has developed beautiful magenta leaves. So we are going to use the leaves in one of our recipes. We are going to use the leaves in one of our recipes. So now, imagine having fresh leaves just by your windowsill. It is really something to be happy about. is something to be happy about. We are having fresh beetroot leaves, because I do I do cook beetroot leaves. Yeah, when I have beetroot leaves, I do cook them. You know, I like cooking them. So sometimes I just drop them into a stew, or I just cook them with, like I'm garnishing some of the food I cook. It's like I'm garnishing. It's, just the way you throw the herbs is the way I will throw the beetroot into a dish. The beetroot leaves. These are the leaves. Magenta color. Wow, that name, that is really nice. Magenta. So today I'm going to show you a recipe where we are going to use these few beetroot leaves from our amazing, gigantic bulb. So like I said, you can add this to a stir fry, and you can add it to, any dish you choose, you wish to. Before I go to show you my recipe, let's just talk about the stump. What really is happening in the stump? What really is happening in the stump? Let me explain to you. What happens in the stump, we see we have roots here, and the roots are sitting in water. So the roots will get the water from the water bowl, and the roots will take the water up. They'll go up into the magenta sorry, into the magenta looking beetroot bulb. So when the roots are feeding the bulb, that water will sort of energize, will sort of sorry, that water will sort of empower the bulb. So when the bulb is empowered, when the bulb is like sort of activated because there's water coming in, then there is already food stored in the gigantic bulb. Look at that. There is food stored in this bulb. That's the food we are after when we consume this bulb. But because the bulb is now wondering what's happening, I think it will be wondering what is happening. Then the bulb will say, oh, let me just stay put. I don't know what's happening. Then the bulb will start to produce these shoots because there's loads of food in the bulb. So because of that excess food, then the shoots will just come out. So this is nature. That's how I can explain it. This is nature. It is one of the very best. This is what is happening. And hence, we have these lovely shoots from our magenta bulb, magenta beetroot bulb. So this is what happens. The only downside is that this magenta giant, I can call it a giant, it's really big. I think the height is about maybe 12 centimeters. The circumference, wow, it can be like 40 centimeters, the circumference of the bulb. Maybe it can reach to 40 centimeters. Yeah. Oh, why can't I measure it? Let me just measure it. I want to find out the circumference of the magenta bulb. Let's measure it and find out. Let me measure it. I think I have a tape somewhere. for a tape. I don't know where these people put the tape. Oh, fortunately, I got the tape. I got the tape. So, just for interest's sake, I have the tape. Let's just find out how many centimeters is the circumference. We just go to the middle section of the magenta and then measure right round. We are measuring the circumference of the approximately. Oh, I was like correct. Wow. The circumference is about 43 centimeters. Oh, 44 centimeters. Wow. So this is really a gigantic, it is really a gigantic bulb. Imagine, it's 44 centimeters in circumference. And in height, let's just find out the height. The height is about, there's the tape. There is the tape. The height is up. Let me show you. Yeah, there's the tape. We place the tape there, and the height is about, about 15 centimeters. So the height is about 15 centimeters. The circumference is 44. So going right round this amazing bulb, it is 44 centimeters. Yeah, it's 44 centimeters. Wow, look at that. Gigantic beetroot. So we have done the leaves. What's left now is to go and do the amazing recipe. We are going to do an amazing recipe, to carry out an amazing recipe. And Raven says it's a big boy. Yeah, it is. It is really big, you know. Hence, I'm just keeping it. We'll see how far it will go, producing the amazing leaves. So we have our leaves here. We have our new leaves here. We are going to eat these ones, you know, today. And I always change the water. I always, you know, change the water. Make sure it is in a spot where there's not much sunshine. You know, just a good spot for it. So Alpha is saying, Raven, no, it's a big mama. Yeah, it's a big mama. And Commander says, I want to eat it. Yeah, I'm just tempted. Sometimes I say, oh, I don't have beetroot here today in the house. What can I do? Can I chop it? But I'm just tempted just to keep it for the time being, and just enjoying the leaves. So now I'm going to take you to another place, if you don't mind. We are going to the kitchen, where we are going to prepare just an amazing recipe. Stay put and watch this recipe. I think you love it. So we're now going to the kitchen to prepare this. We're going to prepare this. We are going to prepare this. Let's see how it goes. We need to prepare this. We have our ingredients here. We have We have our ingredients here. We have the amazing beetroot, magenta beetroot leaves from the amazing bulb. So I'm going to wash these leaves and then dab them, and then we carry on with this amazing recipe. So let me wash them. I usually use this strainer to wash the vegetables. I don't know why I do that, but I just do that, you know. I don't know why I do that. So let me take you to the sink where we are washing the beetroot leaves. So there we go. We wash them thoroughly, really, because we try to avoid any pests. We try to avoid any unwanted items or unwanted, what can we say? Yeah, items, you know, creeping into our food. So we need to wash this thoroughly and just make sure all the leaves are in great condition, because no one likes to use spoiled vegetables or spoiled fruits. So I think I found one which is sort of withering, like this one. There's no way I'm going to cook this one. So it goes into the compost heap and just wash thoroughly. And it's amazing how nature just give us, you know, those little beautiful things which we dearly appreciate and enjoy. So after washing, you can give them a shake. The leaves, just give them a little shake like this. Give them a little shake, and we are going to dab them dry. Yeah, I have a clean cloth here. This is a clean cloth, so I just dab them dry, dab them dry like this. We dab them dry because we don't want, you know, a lot of moisture in this recipe. So look at that, lovely. I've already washed. This is going to be one of the ingredients. It's washed already. This is going to be one of the ingredients, totally clean. And so I take you where we're going to do the chopping, of which I dearly love. See, our board is here, and we are going to chop the 3 ingredients. Look where the beetroot is going now. The beetroot leaves, the magenta. Wow, I love the color. So we just chop this, you know, just chop. Let's chop it and get ready for the amazing recipe. Just chop. You can include even the stalks because they are tender and really yummy. So as long as you do it in small pieces, that's all you are looking for at the moment. At this moment in time, we are just looking for the tiny pieces of the beetroot shoots. Yeah, the tinier they are, the better. See, tiny, the better. We have our amazing onion. We are going to chop again the onion into tiny pieces. So let's chop the onion. With the onion, I usually do the rings first. Yeah. I can just do 2 rings. 2 rings will be fine. So I have 2 rings here. So they'll be fine. So now the task is just to make them small. So we do the small pieces. You can do them like this. You see, when you do like this, first of all, yeah, you just let them like flow in the same direction. You just chop in one direction. Then when it's done, you can turn the board like this and then do the other direction. This is just a way to get the small bits, to chop the onion into small bits, because I don't really like large bits of onion, you know. I love this to be really small. Then you can do the usual or the unusual. This is the usual. Keep on chopping. Keep on chopping. Just keep on chopping. You know, keep on rotating. Rotate and chop. Rotate and chop. Rotate and chop. Who doesn't like to cook? I love cooking because there's lots of fun. There's lots of fun in the cooking. So we just rotate and chop, rotate and chop. Just do the rotation. You will love it. And the aim here is just to have the tiny, tiny bits, the tiny, tiny bits of the amazing aromatic onion. You can use the white onion, or you can use, you can use the purple onion, or they call it the red onion, or the magenta onion, So today I have the white onion, which is already giving us that flavor, which we all love from the onion. So let's just do the last rotation. The last rotation, like the minute hand of the clock, Let's just do the last one, because we want this to be like tiny, 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 tiny. Wow, last minute hand. Last minute hand. Chopping. Yeah, I call it the minute hand chopping. Yeah. So, all is done now. Our leaves are ready. Beet leaves are ready. We need this. Some people don't like it, but never mind. I really love this type of tomato. It's a plum tomato, which is awesome. I like this tomato. So let's go for the tomato. And with the tomato, I like to peel it, because I don't like the skin of the tomato. So you just peel your tomato. It is really lovely. Peel the tomato. Yeah, let's peel the tomato before we chop it. After chopping, some people do remove the seeds. Yeah, but first, for today, I'm not going to remove the seeds. I'm just going to chop it as it is. So we are going to chop the tomato. This tomato here. Chop it. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Anyway, I'm just going to use half. I'll leave this for another time. So if I had, you can always remove the seeds. It's very easy. You just poke your knife in there, and you poke your knife in there, and you squeeze. You squeeze out the seeds. They will come out. You squeeze the seeds into the bowl like this. See? They're coming out. Yeah. You squeeze and they come out. Then you can use a knife just to rub them off. Yeah. Look at that. We just rubbed them off. There they are. So we are going to chop the tomato into small, small pieces. We chop the flesh bit of the tomato. And we are not using the seeds at the moment. We're not using the seeds. And if you find any seeds, you can always scrape them. Yeah. You scrape them off. Then there they are. Scrape them off. Yeah. So the seeds can be used for seed collection. You can plant them in the next season. Just let them dry and then you can plant them. So we have our tomato here into tiny pieces. This is to enhance the color of our recipe. Yeah, it's the color of our recipe. Wow, look at that. Our ingredients are ready. So we go to the cooker. Our ingredients are ready. Now, the recipe involves 3 eggs. So we are going to have 3 eggs. 3 eggs in here. Break the eggs. Another egg. This egg. There we go. Then another one. Back here. There we go. We need to beat the eggs. Just beat them. Some people like eggs, but some people don't like them. Yeah, just beat them because we are going to scramble them away. We're going to scramble them away. Just beat them so that they become fluffy. Beat the eggs. Wow, that's done. Look, they're fluffy. They are fluffy now. We have our pan there, and our pan is there. We need some butter. We use some butter to fry, to do the scramble. So just about a centimeter. There you go. Scoop the butter in there. Scoop the butter in there. Then first of all, we put the onion. The onion goes there. It's really amazing. Smelling good already. And second, we can just add look where the beetroot is going now. The leaves of the beetroot. Just drop them there. Drop the leaves of the beetroot there. And we'll just add the tomato for color. Yeah, we add the tomato for color. Add the tomato for color. Add the tomato for color there. So beetroot, onion, and tomato are doing their own thing there. If you want, you can add some pepper. If you are a fan of pepper, I'll just add a little bit of salt to garnish. There you go. So we have our tomato, beetroot leaves, and now the last thing we add is the fluffy stuff. We are going to add the fluffy stuff. The fluffy stuff goes there. Then we are scrambling. We'll keep on stirring. We keep on moving the spoon until everything is scrambled. We can keep on doing this until everything is scrambled. We keep on stirring. So this is how we are using the shoots from the beetroot. Let's go to the chat and see what's happening in the chat. Let's go to the chat. Raven says, Paul was here, and Raven said, hello, Paul. Commander said, I have eaten squash blossoms. Wow, those are beautiful as well. And Sajay is here. Raven said, it's a big boy. Oh, yeah. And Alpha says, want to eat it. Raven said, no, it's a big mama. Oh, yeah. We have 2 people in the house, 8 likes, which is amazing. Raven says, bye for now. That's fine. And Alpha says, take care, Raven. Sanjay is here watching the recipe. Well, that's fine. We keep on doing the recipe, and we are scrambling away. Let's scramble this away. We have beetroot in there. We have onion in there. We have a little bit of tomato in there. So let's see how far this goes. Let's see how far this goes. And we are scrambling the egg in butter. We're scrambling the egg in butter. Now, sometimes scrambled egg can take a bit of time, but it doesn't matter. All we need is to keep on scrambling. Keep on scrambling. Some people love to have this on toast. Yeah, some people do like to have the scramble on toast, Some people just love to have it as it is. Let's go back to the chat and see what's happening in the chat. We have 2 people in the chat. Amazing. We have 8 likes, which is great. Sanjay, thanks for all the support you're giving. Sanjay Rawati SR, thanks for the support you're giving. So I hope we are going to share this amazing recipe. Let's keep on scrambling them. scramble. And our amazing plant is here. It's here. So we can put it just by the side here. As we wait for the scramble. We are scrambling in butter. We are scrambling in butter. Look at that. Oh, this is amazing. Then you can serve this for breakfast if you want. You can serve with toast, or you can serve with any other thing, any other food of your choice. You can serve with any other food of your choice. Wow, the scramble is done. The scramble is done. Our scramble is done. It's fluffy. Look at that. It's fluffy and looking really good. We have the sprouts of the beetroot. Look at that. We have the sprouts of our beautiful beetroot here. Now we have turned that into a meal. Then we just enjoy it. You know, look at that. We are going to enjoy this. So you can serve this with tomato if you want, if you're a fan of tomato, because I have lots of tomatoes, so so I can always save with some tomatoes. Yeah, I have lots of these tomatoes there, so you can save with tomato. Look at that. So this is our scrambled egg with beetroot shoots, egg, tomato, and a bit of onion. But we cannot stop there. Look at that. We cannot stop there. We are going to garnish this as well. Let me get some little bit of garnish. Let me get some little bit of garnish as you just gaze at that. Amazing. Look at that. Amazing. We need to get some garnish. This is oregano from the garden. So we are going to just throw the oregano onto the scrambled egg. But of course we need to wash. We wash our oregano. We wash the oregano and we make sure the oregano is dabbed. We dry the oregano Now we dab it dry. We are drying the oregano, and then using a cloth you dry the oregano or a kitchen roll. So there goes our oregano. You just throw it there. Wow, the aroma is amazing. The aroma is really amazing. So finally, our dish is complete. Our dish is complete with a bit of oregano. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So this is our oregano, and we have a beautiful, look at that. Now we need to taste this, let's just taste this egg, this scrambled egg. Let's just taste this scrambled egg. So it's tasting time. We're going to taste this scrambled egg. Taste this scrambled egg. Tasting time of the beautiful shoots. Wow, this is tasting time. So this is our final recipe. This is our final recipe. We have the scrambled egg with a bit of beetroot shoots, onion, a bit of tomato, and we have just enhanced the flavor with a bit of oregano. So let's taste this. Let's taste this. It is really, it's melting. It's melting in the mouth. Wow. What an awesome recipe. Let me have a second try. Let me have a second try. Look at that. Amazing. Look at that. It's tasty. The flavor from the beetroot leaves is awesome. The flavor from the egg itself is awesome. The tomato is there just to calm down the situation. The oregano is putting this dish at a very high level. It is really yummy and delicious. So let's go back to our amazing plant. So I'll put this away for the time being. Oh, we have now, made a recipe from the awesome leaves of the gigantic magenta color beetroot. And we had just to add a little bit of other ingredients to enhance the flavors. So we're going back to talk about the importance of nature and appreciating nature and, enjoying what we have around us. Let's go back to the chat and see what people are saying. Okay, Raven is said bye, and Alpha said take care, Raven, and Commander Alpha says it's almost like a salsa. Yeah, it is almost like a salsa, but really delicious. It's really tasty. Sanjay Rawat says he's giving us lots of support. That's Sanjay Rawati SR. Um, and Commander says, I will put those eggs in a tortillas. Yeah, that is really the real deal. That's the real thing. And it's so tasty. If you like, just wrap it there. Wow, you'll love it. Yeah, it's tasty. And then Sanjay is saying lots of support from Sanjay. Thank you, Sanjay Rawati. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have 5 people in the house. What more can we ask for? Our team, you are you're exceptional. You are, you are formidable. You are awesome. And we are happy to have people coming in and going, coming in and going. That's really wonderful. We have 8 likes at the moment, which is awesome as well. Now, we are going back to just to talk about, the beauty of nature. The beauty of nature. The beauty of nature is evident around us. Everywhere we go, there's something amazing. Even at our doorstep, we have amazing things there, happening there. So we need just to appreciate nature and to be thankful for what is surrounding us. For example, today, or even like a few weeks ago, I just started appreciating this beauty, this gigantic magenta colored beetroot. And see what has happened today. We've managed to come out with a recipe, and which is really delicious. So appreciation of nature should be our day-to-day thing, day-to-day thing. Yeah. We have 2 people in the house. We have 8 likes, which is awesome. Sanjay is still supporting us here. I think we have Alpha as well. We are thankful for that. We are really thankful for that. So, just emphasizing on what I did in the recipe, I had these ingredients. I had 3 eggs, which I beat, until they were fluffy. I had like a quarter of onion, of white onion. You can use red onion, it's optional. You can use either red onion or white onion, or even spring onion. You can also use spring onion. This is for flavor. I also had a few leaves of the amazing, look at that. I had a few leaves of this bulb, the shoots from this magenta bulb. And this is beetroot. This is beetroot in its gigantic form. So I've been keeping this bulb in water for quite some time, and surprising enough, it started shooting. We started having these shoots. So we said, oh, we shouldn't keep, have these shoots go to waste. So hence today, I have included them in a delicious recipe. So we did some scrambled egg with beetroot leaves, with onion, with a little bit of, tomato for color. But we removed the peel from the tomato. We peel the tomato, we removed the seeds from this tomato, and we came up with a delicious, fluffy, well-flavored scrambled egg, So that's where beauty can go. Nature is beautiful. We still have Natural Life with Althea is here. Thank you for staying put. That's what friends are there for. That's amazing. We have a new guest here in the chat. It is Lohi. Hi, Lohi. Nice to see you here. Yeah, nice to see you here. We are having a wonderful time, Lohi. I have a passion of nature. So today we are again trying to just have a discussion about our environment, the plants we marvel at, the plants, even the physical structures we marvel at. Everything in our environment is a marvel. We need to embrace that, and we need just to say that, oh, we are lucky to have these things. So that's what we've been doing today. Natural Life with Althea is giving us some greetings, which is beautiful. So I just wonder if out there, if people have favorite like plants, favorite trees, favorite vegetables, favorite what else? Maybe favorite flowers. We have a variety of these, of these wonders of nature. If we look at grass, even grass, is a marvel to look at. When you go to a park and you see this grass, this green grass just growing in the park, and the young ones are playing there, you marvel at the grass, Simple things are there for us to marvel and to appreciate that we have them. If you go to a park again and you see flowers growing there, roses, petunias, what else? Lilies, zinnias, and you see like a sea of flowers, daisies. Wow, you really marvel at that. So this is the nature we are talking about. We should embrace the nature we have around us. So grass is beautiful, flowers are beautiful. If you go to an equatorial forest, what will you see there? You will see gigantic trees, some really tall and some with really big stumps, and some even they are even beautiful when they dry out. You see the logs falling over like that, and people really love to see those. I have even seen artists drawing. They do draw pictures of fallen trees. So imagine, there's beauty in vegetation, even in the moments when they are no longer green, So this is what we need to embrace. We embrace nature, we embrace grass, we embrace flowers, we embrace trees. And some of the trees, oh my God, they look awesome. They are like, they continue to go up into the sky, to grow tall. And looking at them gives joy to us. Looking at them gives really like pleasure to us. Imagine that. That's nature. And we have seen people growing crops. Yeah. They grow fruit trees. They grow different crops. Now, when we look at the beauty of fruit trees, imagine the beauty in an orange tree. The beauty when the apple tree starts flowering. Oh my God. You will really wonder what is happening. The beauty is awesome. When these fruit trees start, flowering, if you think of the pear tree, if you think of even the mango tree, the papaya, the flowers, when they are in blossom, we call that blossom, it is just beauty. So nature is amazing. So fruit trees present themselves with beauty. From the time they just are looking green, then they flower, then they produce these amazing fruits. It's all about beauty. So nature is beautiful. Now let's go to the crops which people grow. We can start from the crops which are grown in the fields. People grow crops like wheat, they grow corn, they grow potatoes, and when these crops are green in the fields, you just want to go by that field and just look at that and admire the wonders of nature. The green of the crops, the greenery of the crops, it's amazing. That's why we have people having, vegetables growing in their gardens. Well, it's not only they are looking for food. Some just grow these vegetables to enjoy the beauty of the vegetables. When I talk about the beauty of vegetables, I always think about the kale. If you see the kale plant, you'll definitely fall in love with the kale plant. The kale, the brassica family, the cabbages. Wow, those plants are beautiful. What I love about the kale is the color. There's a type of kale which is like purplish. Wow, it's beautiful. There's also a type of kale which is green. It also is really beautiful. So some gardeners, they just love to see these, vegetables flourishing in their gardens, and they love the beauty presented by the vegetables. Think of the potato plant when it is green in the garden, and when you have like a full portion of potatoes, and the time they are green, you love the green color, the greenery. Then there will come a time when the potatoes, produce those flowers. In most cases, the flowers are like purplish, and you just stand there, you know, marveling at the nature. Beautiful. There's beauty in our crops. There's beauty in our field crops. There's beauty in our garden crops. Now, we go to the zucchini, the pumpkin, the squash family. Wow, those are also amazing. I love them so dearly. I love the zucchini. I love the pumpkins. And when you sow these pumpkin seeds, there comes a time when they start to creep. They'll be just going all over the place in the garden. And you just wonder what's happening. They can travel some meters away from the mother plant. That's beauty of nature. And the time I really like about the squash is when they produce those flowers. And usually the flowers are yellow in color, deep yellow in color, orange in color. And you will really say, this is beauty. So there's beauty in nature, and we should keep on marveling at the beauty in nature. So I love seeing the plants growing in the garden. I love seeing the plants growing in the fields. I love seeing trees growing in the wild or just in our gardens. I love to see fruit trees growing. All these are part of nature. Nature is beautiful, and we should always embrace nature. So let's go back to the chart and see what's happening. We had Sanjay, who was just giving us lots of support. Thank you, Sanjay Rawati SR, for doing that. We do appreciate. We had a new guest here, who is Loyi. Loyi, I said hi to him. We have a new visitor, a guest again, the House of God, Willa Kuchi, GA. He came here to support us. We are grateful for that. The House of God, feel free to be here. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. Oh, here it's already after 1. It's nearly 20 past 1. I don't know what time it is in the night in America. Yeah, let me just check, because some of the guests are from America. Let me check time in America. I always do that because I know they're always like 5 hours behind, So let me check what time it is in America. Time in USA. Okay. Oh, they are up now. It's 8:20. So the people in America are up now. They are now in their morning time, and they're now busy doing maybe school runs and preparing some breakfast for the families. And some are just enjoying the morning, which is a good thing. And Alpha said, good morning to the people coming in. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thanks, Alpha, for greeting our people. Thank you so much, Alpha. We are grateful for that. We are grateful for that, Alpha. So we have people joining in, which is really a good thing. Alpha said, I eat with cheese and tortilla. Wow, if you grate the cheese onto that scramble, you will just love it. It will be delicious. Of course, tortilla is the thing nowadays. It is really delicious. So I've just been talking about the beauty in nature, and which is my passion. If I can emphasize that. And I think we all admire nature. It's part of us. And the reason why I'm talking about nature is sometimes nature gives us surprises. Yeah, nature gives us surprises. There is a tree called the baobab tree. It grows in southern part of Africa, and you can Google this tree. It is called baobab tree. When you look at the baobab tree, you just wonder, you just wonder. It is massive. It is a huge tree. And I once read that people of long ago used it to make a shelter out of these trees. They would dig in and scrape in the inside of the tree and then stay in there in the baobab tree. So it shows how big this stem is. So this is another wonder of nature. We really marvel nature. We are Happy to have these trees around us, these plants around us. And we have Commander saying, Alpha saying, Loroco is an edible flower. Oh, Loroco. Let me jot it down. I'll find out about it as well. Let me get a pen. So there's lots of amazing plants out there, you know. Loro. So I'll jot it down and just have a look at it. Loroco. Imagine we can even consume some flowers, like the flower of the zucchini. The zucchini flower is a delicacy for some people, so it is also consumed. The zucchini flower. So the loroco is edible. Yeah, I'll find out about it. Thank you, Alpha, for saying that. So we are still I always, when I come on lives, I always talk about the importance of achieving our goals, you know. Everyone has some goals they set each and every day. People are always setting goals, you know. And I always talk about those who study or who are experts in psychology. I think it's psychology. They always talk about that goals should be smart. You know, they came up with that caption, which say that goals should be smart. Smart meaning it's just like an abbreviation, sort of. SMART. Goals should be smart. And I remember that S means specific. So you should have a specific goal. And that goal, it should be like measurable. And that goal, you should sort of have a time limit, you know. There's time factor in the way we achieve our goals, you know. So that's how they came up with this, like, smart. Let me just check what really it refers to. Now, I recall someone talking about goals should be smart. So let me find out what smart really refers to. Smart is in goals. The goals, you know, we set, or the goals we are trying to achieve. So the word smart, when it comes to goals, let me just find out. So smart is just like a framework. You know, I said it's just like maybe a guideline of how and when we should achieve goals, you know. I'm bringing this idea of goals because each day when we wake up, we have things which we set aside that, oh, today I need to do this. Even if you are at work, oh, I need to do this. I need to make sure that I finish this, what the manager said. Or I make sure that I did this to these people. You know, those are goals. So the goals are always, according to the experts, they say that goals are smart. They should fit in the SMART framework. So what do we mean by smart? S means specific. So you should have a particular thing you want to do on that day. So a goal should be specific. What are you going to do? And the goal, that M stands for measurable. A goal should be like, oh, I have this bed of kale. So when I go to the garden, I need to weed this bed. So that means it's measurable. It's one bed of kale, for example. What else? Or if you are, maybe, what can I say? If you have a shop, you can say, oh, today I need to order like 10 t-shirts for my shop. So you are measuring. You have quantity, so you need to have those, those numbers which you need to order. So goals have a quantity, quantity. They are measurable. I'll go back. So this is what we have to remember. I'll answer them later. So this is what we have to bear in mind. So today my goal is to just go to the 120-minute mark. So when I reach the 120-minute mark, that's my achievable, goal. The measure is to reach 120-minute mark. So far, we just have 8 minutes left. Wow. See, when you are about to accomplish your goal, you feel like you feel happy. You feel like you have done it. So it is important to set our goals each and every day. And let me just finish the other connotations of the framework. So we say goals should be specific. What are you going to do? Goals should be measurable. How much are you going to do? Goals should be achieved. Is it going to be to work out the way you're planning? So goals should be achievable. Goals should be achievable. You don't say, oh, today I think I'm going to Mount Everest and I'm going to climb Mount Everest. I think I'll just take a day to climb Mount Everest. No, we don't do that. We do things, small things at a time. Small things at a time. And, that's how we should, we should tackle, activities in our life. So goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, and they should be relevant. Yeah. For example, I've just given an example of climbing Mount Everest. I can't just say, oh, I'm going to climb Mount Everest. I don't even have the equipment. I don't even have the oxygen thing, cylinders. I don't even have. So it should be relevant. Or I can't just say, oh, today I think I'm flying to America. I don't even have a private jet. I don't even have the requirements to fly to America at the moment. So I can't do that. Or I can say, oh, today I'm going to just roast the whole like beast, like the whole lamb. I don't even know where to buy the whole beast of lamb. I don't even know, or maybe I don't even have a barbecue stand. So how can I achieve that? So goals should be relevant. You know, goals should be relevant. And time. Time is the ultimate thing. In that space of time, are you going to reach? Uh, okay, you want to go to the Stonehenge, to visit Stonehenge, and you want to be there by maybe 4 o'clock. Do you think you reach there by 4 o'clock? Have you considered traffic along the way? Have you considered which route you are going to take? And do you know whether it's allowed to get there at that specific time? So we need to mind. This applies to everything we do in our life. Just like I've just done the scrambled egg recipe, I had to make sure that I have the tomato, I have the onion, I have the butter, I have the eggs. I just can't promise the audience that, oh, I'm going to do a scrambled egg. And then when I go to the kitchen, there's no egg. So it should be specific. Whatever we do should be specific. Our plans should be specific, measurable, achievable. They should be relevant. And are we going to achieve that in that time? So I thought of we just discuss about this in this very special time. So we had a great time with the amazing large bulb of the magenta beetroot. The reason this was saved from eating is because I love nature and I just want to keep on admiring this bulb. Look at it. So the bulb also presented itself with the beautiful shoots, which I am picking now and again and enjoying them in my recipes. So this is how far the beauty of nature can go to. This is a sign of the beauty of nature. Just water. Imagine. It's just placing in water. And look, and the plant is surviving. And the bulb is surviving. This is amazing. So let me just read the people who have been here to support us in this beautiful session. Let me just go back and read. So if I read your name, I'm just giving my gratitude. I'm just giving my gratitude. Raven has been here. Raven, the full name is Raven Investigates Paranormal. We had ABZ London was here. That we were graced with many people, and Waji Vlog was here, which is beautiful. We also had after Waji we also had Natural Life with Althea. Thanks all everybody for coming. We also had let me see the other one. We also had Commander Alpha Techie was here. Commander Alpha Techie, thank you all for the amazing support. We also had Sanjay Rawati. So if there's anyone I didn't read their name, I'm just saying thank you everyone. And we have managed to reach our target. So as for now, I say thank you and goodbye.